Pillai University is going to provide you a passage towards that abroad education.
I've had a chance to be in Mumbai now for the last 10 days, and the ability now to come and visit you here at Pillai University is such an exciting moment for me because we've got a new partnership between Pilai and Carleton University. So, I've had the fortune of working across 3 different higher education environments: South Africa, Canada, and the UK.
And I will have a idea that my degree is worth something abroad as well.
All right, now I've got a question for you.
Thank you so
What
much.
do you think and how do you feel about Pilai University?
Being a student, you have many questions within yourself. And one of them is what is happening abroad? What is happening in foreign universities? And for that questions, today we bring you with an insightful person who is going to give you the entire roadmap towards it. And we also have a little surprise for you, which is Pillai University is going to provide you a passage towards that abroad education. Mr. David J. Hornsby is a Vice Provost at Carleton University and also a professor at Norman Peterson International School of International Affairs. Also, his wide expensive work at the universities like UCL and WITS is going to provide us with large amount of experience, and his academic knowledge spans to various things such as curriculum development, student succession, and innovation in academics within students. Welcome, sir. Welcome to Pillai University. And first of all, I would like to ask you the expressions and your experience at our university. How do you feel coming to us, and how do you think we are treating you?
Well, first, thank you for having me, and what a privilege it is to be here with you. I've had a chance to be in Mumbai now for the last 10 days, and the ability now to come and visit you here at Pillai University is such an exciting moment for me because we've got a new partnership between Pilai and Carleton University. And I'm here to celebrate that, and I'm here to learn from you and to see the great institution that you have building here.
So, first, if we move on about you, sir, you have been a part of global education as well as a professor yourself. Then, how do you think that global education as well as education industries has been changed throughout these years, and what are the developments you have seen during your experience in this entire time?
So, I've had the fortune of working across 3 different higher education environments: South Africa, Canada, and the UK. And in that time, in that whole experience, I've noticed a number of consistent trends. In the past, when we talked about internationalization, we thought about foreign students coming to our universities. And that was the definition of internationalization. What we've seen recently is a change in that happening. And it's no longer necessarily just about foreign students coming to your university. It's now about the types of relationships you create between institutions, the types of research collaborations that you foster, the cross-cultural understandings that are developed, and then as well, thinking about ways and means that our partnership can contribute to national development priorities and trajectories in both countries. So in this context, how can Carleton and the Pilai relationship contribute to India's national development trajectories and priorities, and with the same with Canada?
So we can say before students didn't have the direction, they didn't have the guidance, and they didn't have the passage needed for their global education. But today, sitting here, we can proudly say that Pillai University is now going to provide that passage to our students and going to give that guidance they're going to need. And with the partnership with Carleton University, I think we can proudly say that today we're at that position where students can blindly trust our university and go with the direction our university points them. And definitely that point is going to be towards Carleton University, which is a prestige in ourselves that we have continued this partnership, and it's a start of something new. It's a beginning to a new journey and a greater journey. With that, I would also like to ask you, students often hesitate to go to foreign university. At first, parents were afraid of these things, but today students are little bit concerned due to the current global conditions. According to you, so what are the restrictions or what are the things that students can look into, or what are the obstacles that college or our Pillai University is going to help them remove that?
You know, Canada and India for a while now had a challenging dynamic.
Absolutely.
We've now moved past that, right? And that's a really exciting moment. So I think what we're going to see now with the Pilai Carleton relationship is an easier and straightforward pathway for Pilai students to come and gain some international experience. The way in which our relationship is structured, we've created an opportunity for your students to come and do a capstone course that then will be recognized back here towards your university degree. And then we've also decided to recognize your degree here and some credits in advanced placement ways for our Masters of Engineering practice. And that's really exciting because what it does is it creates a very nice pathway for Pilai students to come and study at Carleton in a manner that's very friendly, that recognizes the types of experiences you've had. And I have to say, I've been at Carleton University now for about 8 years. It's one of the most welcoming universities that I've ever been at, and it's a student experience and a campus life that is really not comparable. And so I really encourage your classmates and your peers to think very carefully about coming to join us. They would be most welcome.
Absolutely. I myself sitting here today, I think at this moment I am filled with the pride that my university, my home university is providing with me such an opportunity. Not only an opportunity for me going there, but it is not going to show in my records. It's not going to be show as a backlog in my records, but as a continuous progression. Absolutely, exactly. I will not face anything and a backlash, and I will have a idea that my degree is worth something abroad as well. And thank you so much for it. Thank you so much for helping us with that. And also, I would like to ask, as your entire career has been revolving around students, and the biggest part of your job, sir, is talking to students, interacting with them, then what are the differences, or we can say unique things you have noticed within the students throughout progressing this years, progressing this past decades?
I mean, look, I think one of the biggest things that I've noticed about students and their experience in higher education is, two things. One is the students want a clear understanding of what their university degree is preparing them for, right? And that is in terms of the world of work, right? So I think we have to get more specific in both of our universities around what it is that you can do with your degree once you're done. The second thing that I've noticed in terms of trajectory is that students want to come in and develop themselves in the whole person sense. They're not coming here just to go and study a particular subject matter. They want to develop new friendships. They want to gain social advocacy skills. They want to learn how to work in teams. They want to think how to solve problems critically. So there's all these sorts of skills dimensions that go into the development, of the whole person. So there's this notion of developing into a citizen. So there's those are the two sort of things that I think universities nowadays, particularly here in India and particularly in Canada, need to understand better, that there has to be this connection to the world of work. Students need to be able to see what they can do with their degree. And then as well, they also need to see that there's opportunities for them to develop into more than just a disciplinary expert, but into a citizen themselves.
Absolutely. Nowadays, students don't know what power their degree holds. They don't know what opportunities that they can get throughout this degree. And I think today we can proudly say, and as well as we can convey the message to our students that yes, your degree holds a value which is going to help you for your future endeavors and growth. And also it's going to help you a lot while you grow abroad. Not only with just a mere degree, but also a partnership that we are growing here today. It is also we're going to reflect in future endeavors for our students. It's going to be helpful there for them. And currently, there are many students who are aspiring to go outside. So, as we all discussed today that what benefits it gets, can we just talk a little bit about what the process that students should follow? If today I am at a first year, I came into my campus and my dream is to go to Carleton University. What process, what habits I should follow from the day one?
I mean, I think from day one, students need to be driven by curiosity and they need to be driven by a desire to understand phenomenon in complex and global ways. And that's going to be the way in which I think students here prepare themselves well for an opportunity to come to Carleton. I mean, of course, like there are the disciplinary dimensions. We want students to be successful. So being and concentrating on ensuring that you're successful in your course of study matters in a significant way. But as well, we want to see that there are people who care about the communities in which they reside. And so therefore, in that caring about the community, there is as well the development of that whole person, which we would like to see and then welcome at Carleton.
Absolutely. And also, how can our students, and I would say not only our students, but us as a university can build better relationship with Carleton University at Canada? While sitting here today, we can see that not only at our home grounds we can conquer, but we can also go there and make our place, we can establish our way. But it doesn't happen overnight. We have to start with building a relationship. And how can we do that? How can we we ask for your guidance that for that relationship building?
I think we always have to build relationships patiently, right? And so this relationship with Pilai and Carleton should not be rushed. We should focus on things that we think we can achieve together, and then collaborate in a co-equal way in terms of trying to achieve those things. So, I'm very excited for the future. Where we're starting is really exciting. And I know that it's going to lead to much more collaboration going forward.
Exactly. And I would say there are many colleges in Mumbai itself, and I would say Maharashtra itself, there are many colleges. But at this point today, sitting here and at this setup, we are talking here, and I think our colleges provide our students with the best is out there and best opportunities. And rather than I saying it myself, what do you think, sir, that how our university has been creating a difference according to you? As you have came here today, you have seen us, seen our campus, seen our faculty, and I would personally say that it has been a great experience for myself. But it would be good if you can tell us how much difference you can see with our university than others.
Well, look, I think it's evident to me that Pilai is got a very much a community-focused mission, that it wants to contribute to the development of not only the priorities of the broader India, but as well the more local area in the state of Maharashtra, but then as well in Navi Mumbai. So, I think that there's all sorts of things that this university, just by being placed right here, is automatically doing, right? You're contributing to the growth and development of the community more locally by training students here and ensuring that they go out and do good in society. And I think that's something that's really evident to me since I've been here on campus.
Right. As I would say, it has been a journey for us as well. We have been deemed to be a university. Today, we are a university ourselves. And I have been saying it a lot, but I will still say it again. It's a matter of pride for our students. Not only the students we are currently learning, but the pass outs, the students are going to aspire to come. They think now that it is a great opportunity to be at this college. But today I can also say that not only students are going to be aspiring to come to this college, but when they decide that they have to come to Pillai University and do any degree, they will know that they will have access to Carleton University itself. They will know that they can pursue their future educations with great things, great opportunities coming their way. Today, students are taking admission in Pillai University as not only the students of Pillai University itself, but also they know that they are going to be part of Carleton University in future. And today, that means a lot for us. That means that we have a passageway. That means we have the opportunity to go ahead. And with that as well, how much is going to help students in their future research, and also how is going to be help them in their future entrepreneurial journey, as not only they are taking an admission in their domestic colleges or their home colleges, but also they are taking a path towards the future with going abroad, going Canada, towards Carleton University.
Look, we know from studying pedagogy and what works for student learning that undergraduate research experiences and opportunities to engage with entrepreneurial thinking are really impactful learning moments. And they come with all sorts of skills that students can then learn, and then regardless of whatever they do afterwards, are transferable. So the fact that Pillai University actually does a lot of emphasis on undergraduate research and has a lot of emphasis on entrepreneurialism is really quite exciting, because it actually is setting you up for a success going forward. So I think there's something really magical about what's happening here at Pilai. All right, now I've got a question for you.
Thank you so
much.
much.
What do you think, and how do you feel about Pillai University?
I mean, asking that question today at this point, I think I can see there are many things I get to from this college today. And to be honest, I don't think so. So there are many things I have to say, because just sitting right here, me being a student, it's a very great opportunity for me to talk to you, to be at this stage, to be in front of camera. And I think, say, at the start, when we started this 2 to 3 months back, I was very nervous. But everything, my faculty in charges, my heads, and this college gave me that confidence today that I can talk to you. And not only this, but there are many things, international events, such as good events, good tours. I got an opportunity to be a part of it, that I got an opportunity to tone my skills a lot. So rather than just getting the degree, and it didn't affect my education or academic prospect. So I think, sir, as you yourself said, it's going to be a great partnership, and with that partnerships comes various opportunity, and that opportunity is going to go to the students like me, who are going to sit here someday, who maybe tomorrow someone else will talk to you here, and tomorrow we can redeem to be greater. And every students get that aspiration and have that dream in their eyes when they join this university. And I think that dream is just getting bigger and bigger every day. And with this, I would like to ask you one final question. What do you think about the different structures of different colleges as there? But in our college, we believe in practical applications of skill. And how much is that skill is important? And people say there is always a degree above skill. Don't push towards degree, but go towards it. But why can't we generate that skill towards the degree? Today at this Pillai University, if you want to get to the degree, you need to have that skills. Then how do you think that it's important to get that skills as well as the degree together?
Look, I mean, skill development goes hand in hand with disciplinary knowledge acquisition. So, we have to be really careful to not to create this divide between disciplinary knowledge and skills. They always need to be married together. And one of the things that we have to do better as institutions, and this is very true in Canada, is that we have to get more explicit about the types of skills that we're teaching, and we also have to assess those skills. Now, one of the things that I see here at Pillai University is actually that you're doing that already. And that's really empowering, because at the end of the day, those skills are going to be what translates you going forward into a successful career that ensures you stay relevant. Because at the end of the day, we know, right? Our university degrees give you information that is only relevant for a very specific amount of time. It's the skills that we train you with that prepare you for the future and prepare you for a world where you can make a positive contribution to your communities.
Right. So today, universities are not only handing out degrees, but they are creating people with skills. They are making sure that the degrees come with a cost, and that cost is the development of your own skills. And I would say thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. And it has been a great pleasure and great opportunity to be here with you and serve you here as in our podcast. And it was great. Thank you so much, sir. If there anything I have learned today is that my university is not going to stop me for doing anything further, but it's just going to push me and give me that great push. And I think with that push, I will definitely land at Carleton University.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.